It's been more than a year since Texas lawmakers passed a bill phasing out paper vehicle tags amid rampant fraud, but now a trade association representing more than 1,200 auto dealerships is raising concerns. We've covered the path to this law in our Risky Rides series of investigations. It targets criminals creating counterfeit temporary tags to cover up crimes. Now, Investigator Matt Grant reports some law enforcement fear industry groups are trying to chip away at the law even before it takes effect.
So at this time, the chair calls up.
At a House Transportation Committee hearing,
I would encourage you to look at the issue as to whether or not we've actually gone forward and not backwards.
the Texas Automobile Dealers Association urged lawmakers to take another look at a new law set to take effect next July, replacing temporary paper license plates with metal ones. Their objection: metal tags can be faked.
With the cancellation of temporary tags, we're going to find ubiquitous metal tags, fraudulent or not, on the road.
Your testimony is spot on.
Democratic Chairman Terry Canales agreed the counterfeiting concerns should be looked into.
We're always trying to keep up with the criminals. They always find a better way. And so I don't know that a metal tag is any better.
Well, it makes me nervous.
Sergeant Jose Escribano is with the Travis County Constable's Office Precinct 3. He's investigated paper tag fraud all across the state for years and is considered a leading expert. He says TADA's concerns are new to him.
Well, where were you a year and a half ago? You have a bill that just passed, and now you're going to go and propose that we keep paper tags because of something that you just discovered? This is not recent. We could have had this conversation a long time ago.
Escribano says metal plate fraud isn't new, but easier to detect than paper tags, which aren't always picked up by license plate readers. TADA's Executive Vice President Karen Phillips declined to go on camera, but said she has concerns over whether the new law will solve Texas's tag fraud epidemic.
Do you feel like this is a Hail Mary to try to undo the law?
It appears that way, yes, absolutely. It looks like a Hail Mary to me, because why would you bring that up now and not back then?
At the Capitol, Matt Grant, State of Texas.
Testimony at the hearing detailed how the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles is finishing up a plan to implement the new law. Officials are working with DPS to make sure the new metal plates are hard to counterfeit. Plans call for having a third-party vendor distribute them to the state's 22,000 dealers. We've been following this story for several years. You can catch up on our Risky Rides investigations right now on our website. Just look for the link in this week's State of Texas story. Ken Paxton sends a lot of news releases, but he rarely takes questions from reporters.
The media is captured for the Democrats, and Republicans are tired of it, and some of them have said, look, I'm not talking to you anymore.
We look closer at the reason behind the radio silence and dig into the data amid concerns about accountability. Plus, a new effort to protect your right to clean air and water.
I've had a little bit more time to let people know what it is we're trying to accomplish with it, and we've gotten some groups that are getting behind it.
Why some lawmakers want you to vote on a green amendment to the Texas Constitution.